Hello. Be right back. I see two people. Who's here? Hello. Hey, Martia. I hit the wrong button. I disappeared for a second. How are you doing? Hi, Gladys. Have you been here before? I don't recognize your name. Hello, Gigi. Did you do your live today? I totally forgot that you were doing. Oh, you have? Good. Just got back from vacation, cooking dinner. How are you? Well, I'm good. I'm a little tired today. We had a big ass storm came through last night while I was trying to sleep, and I didn't sleep very good last night. Yes, yeah. So I feel that today, but other than that, I'm doing good. I went to see a movie. Hey, Judy. Oh my God. I don't even know what time it was. I didn't look at the clock, but it was so loud. I mean, the thunder was like a boom. Well, you're probably getting the storm that we had last night. And I mean, thunder and lightning. And I didn't get up and look at the lightning show, but I heard we had a really big one. And, well, actually, I talked to a girlfriend and she said a couple of houses in Cicero caught on fire. So those houses got struck by lightning. And then something down in southern Indiana blew a bunch of stuff off of her property. I saw it on Facebook. So, yeah. Oh, that's so nice. What are you canning, Judy? You are quite the cook. My family all used to can when I was little. My mom was always canning green beans and tomatoes and stuff. And I can remember every time, we had those old fashioned canners and it was always like, pickles. It was always like, stay away from the canner, stay away from the canner. So they've got me scared to death. I don't ever want to use a canner in my life, that's for sure. So who wants to guess what we're going to talk about tonight? I do have a subject we're going to talk about tonight specifically. So who wants to give it a guess? I'm pretty sure nobody's going to. I mean, part of it you might be able to guess. They were the bomb. Pressure canners make me nervous. Yeah, me too. My grandma Stone had a towers and healing. Is okay. Well, healing, yeah. Actually, I think we are going to be talking about towers and healing. Now that you say that, my grandma Stone had a canner blow up on her, and it's not funny, and she did not get hurt, thank God, but it blew up and hit the fan above the stove, and it was all bent up and everything. And of course, she was probably in her late 70s, 80s when that happened, and shit, man, she used to bake cakes and stuff, and sometimes we'd find a spoon in them. I mean, after I got old enough to realize what weird ass shit that would be showing up in my grandma's food, I quit eating it. You gotta watch, eating other people's food that you don't know. You never know what's going to be in there. So yes, we are actually probably going to talk a little bit about towers and healing. I have to say I've had I'm just going to say some major epiphanies. I don't even know if I need yeah, I do. I can't see the phone. Some major epiphanies over the last couple of weeks, and I am excited to share. But I also need some help from you guys to help me accomplish what I need to accomplish. So we're going to talk some more about vibrations and frequency, and why it's so important to have your energy level, frequency, vibrations, or whatever up and not down, as far as when it comes to manifesting things. So I've done some big ass changes this week, and I'm ready to share some of that with you guys. So the question I guess I should ask is, how has everybody felt this week? Have you guys had good days, bad days? Are you guys still doing the up and down stuff like we were like last week? It seemed like a lot of people were kind of going up and down and up and down. I know. All right, Judy. So I was too, and this is kind of some of the stuff that I finally realized. Okay. So depressed, but it's stress. I try to stay grounded. I'm going to be honest, a few days this week I felt like a distorted masculine. I think I did too. And that was scary. It was scaring me because I know in order for me to do what I need to do, I cannot be doing this up and down crap. And it was like I had a short in my, I'm just going to say, a short in my frequency tuner. I don't know how to explain it other than it, something was off. Something big was off. And I couldn't figure out what it was. Okay. So this is some of the stuff that I did, because I felt like, I feel like for a long time I was like, oh, I can't, I don't need to worry about this. I'll be okay. I can continue doing this and continue doing this, and it's going to work itself out. And it was not. And that is distorted masculine energy, I think, isn't it? When they think they can keep doing it and not. Yes. Yeah. Try. Yeah. So one, I quit eating meat again because I was off, I was on, I was off, I was on, and I just kind of realized I don't feel better when I'm eating meat. Good morning, M2 Lock, or evening. I guess it's evening. It's 7:06 here. So I stopped eating meat again. I finally, for frequency reasons, stopped drinking that sugar-free salted caramel stuff. Hey, High Priestess. Good. Talking about what I did this week to raise frequencies. I wonder what I did with my books. Oh, and I got some books. Catching myself not dealing emotions, and I was like, this is going on, can't do my job. Yes. Okay, Gigi, you totally get it. I've been drinking water. So I haven't had coffee, I think, since Monday. Maybe Tuesday was the last day that I had coffee, but even when I was drinking it, I hadn't been putting the sugar-free stuff in. But who's heard of Amazing Grass? It's anybody know what Amazing Grass is? Oh, it's like a powdered fruits and vegetable stuff that you put in a smoothie. Anybody ever heard of it? Dumping it in the morning. Glad we were feeling it together. There's a watermelon flavor. I'm going to go get it and show you. Sure, I've been wondering about that. No, hang on a second. I'm going to go get this Amazing Grass stuff and show you guys. Okay. So let me hold it up here. So it's super green superfood. This is like the energy blend. It doesn't have caffeine in it, but it's got maca powder, matcha powder. I don't know what it's got in it. I used to drink this. Hello, Lisa. I used to drink this before I started on that keto diet a couple of years ago. And I used it kind of as a supplement because I wasn't eating as healthy then, and I was like, it was kind of like helping me get my fruits and vegetables in. So I had 3 of these yesterday. Of course, I was bouncing off the walls yesterday, but I've kind of started doing that in the morning instead of the coffee because I feel like I need a little bit of boost in the morning, but this is going to be at least better for me than the coffee. And just eating fruits and vegetables and nuts right now and removing anything that would be messing with my frequency. So for the most part, it seems like it has helped. And I got these books. So I want to show you these books that I got. We were talking about this last week, the Quantum Love. She's the one that kind of started me on this whole thing about frequency and raising your frequency and the manifesting stuff. But I got this frequency, the power of personal vibration, earlier this week. And I've been reading that, and that's been really good. And then 365 ways to raise your frequency. And this is actually, the funny thing is it's 365 ways, and it's supposed to be like one a day. And I told my friend Claudine today, because we went to a movie, I said, shit, man, I don't have 365 days to raise my frequency. I got to get this shit raised in like ASAP. So I'm like zipping through this and reading through it. And also, yeah, I'm like changing the way I eat and everything, because like, seriously, I'm like, I cannot be doing this fucked up, laying in bed and crying or whatever. 111 days. I don't know. I've seen it. I have seen Kyle Gray's 111 Days on Amazon, probably when I was doing the search for these books. But I don't know what that book is about. But if it has anything what do you think it's about? I have feeling, yes. Okay. All right. So good. This is a good conversation because a lot of us have been struggling with this, feeling depressed and not knowing what's causing it and all of that stuff. And so that's what I was like, I cannot be staying in this place forever. And this is something else to think about. I'm like, for those of you, oh God, the lights are blinking. I'm like, don't tell me I'm going to run. The electricity's going to go off. Those of you who have watched The Secret, remember there was a gal in there that she said that when she found out she had breast cancer or something, she started watching a bunch of funny movies and doing all of this stuff to raise her vibrations and stuff. So it's kind of that type of thing. It's like, yes, okay. So I kind of finally realized that I was got into a point of like, if I don't get my vibrations raised ASAP, one, I'm going to, this is not going to happen like tonight or like this month, but eventually if I don't get some shit going on, the bank account is going to run dry and there could be a risk of me losing my apartment like I did a few years ago. When I had to start moving in with people. And I'm like going, I have not given up everything that I did in order to do my life purpose to end up going back and living in somebody's basement. I will fucking kill myself if that has to happen. And so I had kind of started getting scared the last couple of weeks because I couldn't get myself out of this funk that I had gotten into. So that's when it was like, something needs to happen and fast. And that was when I kind of was laying in bed one day going, I need to have more fun. Oh, that reminds me. I did something yesterday morning. You all need to try this. This was very, very helpful. So I went to bed on Friday night and I was like, I feel like I need to have like a reboot. It's like I felt like I needed to kind of like erase stuff that had been going on for the last couple of years and kind of start fresh. I needed to start fresh and get rid of like some of this negative energy from the whole twin flame journey and everything. And I got up yesterday morning and I did a journaling thing where I started from when I graduated high school and what I was doing, like where I was working and what I did for fun. And then when I moved out of my junior college, what I was doing and working and what I did for fun, and what I was doing and where I was working and what I did for fun. And I did that all the way through the years up until now. And ups and downs and ebbs and flows, and when things were good and when things were bad, what was there and what was missing. The thing that I noticed that was missing now, or in the times when things were kind of low and I was feeling depressed and not feeling good, was I didn't have a lot of connection with people. I wasn't having a lot of fun. And so when I kind of did this whole reboot thing, one, it allowed me to see how far I had come from the time I graduated high school to now. And that right there automatically made me feel better. It was kind of like, wow, this is just a minor blip in the scale. This isn't like a major depression like I've had in the past, because I've had major depressions, the kinds that lasted for 3 months. And they were very detrimental to my bank account because I was selling real estate. And when you sell real estate and your emotions are getting the better of you and you're not able to do the daily things you need to do, it does affect you in a lot of ways, especially when you're single and you're trying to pay the bills by yourself. So that was kind of when I realized, I'm like, oh, I gotta get something going on here. So anyhow, what's happened? Where'd everybody go all of a sudden? You're in a different, oh, okay, it's tying in. Hang on, I need to catch up with you guys. For some reason, the stuff wasn't showing up on my screen. I have a feeling really depressed. Yes, the time is nearing. Get after it, and you will be guided to share. That's awesome. It's doing one thing a day. Yes, yeah. No, I'd start at the last page. Yes, yes. Hi, Gigi. Hello, hi, High Priestess. You are in a different energy now, and things are different for you. Yes, they are different for me. Okay. I lost a bunch of people there too. I don't know where they all went, but I'm listening. These pickles won't jump in the vinegar by themselves. I'm here. So anyhow, that's what's been going on. Is I have been calling my friends, and so one of the things that I'm going to do to raise my vibrations is I want to go ziplining. So how many have gone ziplining? So when I say I am hell-bent on getting my frequency and my vibrations raised, because I can't keep continuing down the road that I've been heading. I mean, I'm coming out like a vengeance. So you think I was bouncing off the walls last week? I've been that way a couple of times this week. Had a lot of fun on my road trip on Monday, and went to a movie this afternoon. What is zip lining? Well, I've only seen it on TV, but basically it's very high up in the air. It is not bungee jumping. Has anybody watched like The Amazing Race? There's like a heavy duty line from point A to point B, and you're all strapped in, but you're way up off the ground. So around here, most places you're going to be up in the trees, because there isn't, I mean, I'm not going to be going over like the Grand Canyon or zip lining over that or anything like that. But basically you have to climb up, and then it angles down, and then you just zip down on this thing. And I just think that sounds like fun. So I have found 3 other people. Hello, Renata. I have found 3 other people that are willing to go do that with me. And so right now it's just a matter of trying to get all of us together. And I told my book club girls that we all needed to start working on some bucket list stuff. So we're going to talk about some bucket list stuff too, because I need some ideas of things to raise my frequency. If I was near you, I'd totally do it. Good. So, okay, so let's talk about some bucket list stuff. Who has a bucket list? Or do y'all think that's only for old people? I used to have stuff that I wanted to do, and I think I got the last 10 years just got to be so shit that I just kind of I gave up on a lot of that stuff. So I've got to, like, I guess you could say I'm reinventing myself. Like, the numbers are dropping, so I don't know where everybody is going. Is there something weird going on? I'm going to have to think on that one. I guess I do. I have stuff I want to try. Well, Gigi, if you've been having some bad days and in a funk, then think of it. Okay, so what did you have on yours, High Priestess? I want to hear people's ideas of what they have done that was maybe on their bucket list, or things to give everybody some ideas. So let's just say that your life depended on getting your vibrations raised, or you were going to get kicked out of your apartment, or you were going to lose your life because you had an illness that was being affected and you needed to get your vibrations raised for whatever reason. What would you do? Who has some ideas? Skydive. My girlfriend said she would like to skydive. I'm like, let me try the zip lining first. I'm not sure that I'm brave enough to skydive. See, there was a point in time that I was too heavy to do the zip lining, but I lost weight and now I can do it. So that makes me very happy. And that is on your list too. That is so on my list. The skydiving. So what else what other kinds of things do people have on their like bucket list? Skydiving, okay. Judy Patootie, what's on your list? I'd like to see Egypt and ride a camel. Okay. See, I just, I have not thought about this for so long that I need to start a new list, because are we all that boring? I mean, we have one thing on our list of things that we want to do, and that's it. I would like to go to Canada. I've never been to Canada. I go dancing. It all the way make me happy, everything. I've got some friends that want to go dancing, so that's probably going to be on our list. I would like to go out of the United States sometime. I want to go to Canada. I would like to go to Vermont in the fall when the maple trees are being tapped. It's storming outside. I can hear it, and it's like really super dark all of a sudden. Hang on a second. I'll be right back. Ouch. Yee. Man, it looks like there's a possible tornado coming. I mean, it is pouring down rain all of a sudden. And nasty. Wild Fay Rose. Well, welcome. Owning a flower farm, holistic healing center combined. Yes, it will happen. Good. Welcome. I nice to meet you, Wild Fay Rose. Hi, Laura H. Now we got some people coming on. It was like everybody was leaving. Where did everybody go? Right now we are. Oh, yes, I did step. I stubbed my toe really bad before I started the live, and I mean, I hit my little pinky toe, and I was like cussing up a storm. Anybody in the hallway would have heard me, because I was like, "Youch!" This is a boy thing, but I was invited onto the largest tunnel boring machine in Southern Hemisphere. I could have cried. I was so happy to walk 300 meters into the tunnel and on it. You know what? That just reminded me of something that I want to do. I want to go like crystal hunting, like in a mine, crystal digging, like for crystals someplace. That's on my to-do list someplace. Mine would be immigrate to Melbourne, Australia to be by my grandchildren. Okay. What else is on everybody's to-do list, or bucket list, or things that they, how do some of these people have 100 things on a bucket list? How the frick do they afford to do that is what I want to know. Or the time. I'm like, I need like small things right now that can keep me around Indiana and not have me spend $500 on a weekend trip or $5,000 on something. I wanted to do a marathon, but instead I walked 12 hours for a cancer fundraiser without a break. Well, that is a marathon in some ways. In many ways, that is a marathon. 3 years to retire and can't wait. I feel like, I don't know, I'm a little bit semi-retired, I suppose. What I do for work doesn't feel like it's really work. I'm going to write a bucket list now. Good. Then we'll talk. I want everybody to do their bucket list, and we'll talk about what came up. Because I'm like seriously like working on that. I'm like, like I said, yes, that's your homework. I have got to raise my vibrations like a mofo. And so that's like my job right now, is to get my vibrations raised, because I cannot be helpful to anybody in the world. I mean, we all know what my motto is: heal and help other people heal and raise the vibrations of the earth. I haven't been doing a very good job of raising vibrations. I can't even raise mine some days, so no more of that. Who wants to see what their cards say? I love scuba diving. I went to Bermuda and done it in Egypt. It was amazing. Oh, God. See, that sounds cool. So, everybody, I would love to go be brave enough and get taxed just to see what it's like. And hopefully I know. Taxed? I'm going to try and write a bucket list. Good. That does sound cool. Does my old Leo friend miss me? Will she reach out? We don't do those kind of things on my channel, Wild Faye Rose. Tased! Tased! Holy crap! Oh my God, no! She just said tased, not tattooed. Oh my God. Judy, you wild woman, you. Are you into... what is it? I can't even think of what it's called. Just to say you did it. Oh my God, make you brave. There's other ways to make you brave besides getting tased. Man, that sounds like that hurt like hell. Gigi, it was a boring machine cutting a 3-lane tunnel for a motorway connection. I documented it with photographers 5 years ago. Thinking about that was awesome though. Okay. Me, I just want to travel a bit and perhaps work abroad for a while. Okay, so let's see where everybody's frequencies are today. So everybody type in the word frequency, and I'll pull a number. Oh, and think about this before I pull your number card. Think about what frequency you think you're at today. What are you vibrating at? 1 being really, really low and 10 being really, really high. Remember, for those of you who were on here last week, I pulled the card of what I needed to do to add more energy in my life, and the sex card came up. I still haven't had that, so I haven't solved any problems there. All right, so let's start with Judy Patootie. Let me make sure I have... Okay, I've got the right cards here. I have several sets of cards that I played around with. So let's see where the frequency comes out. Judy Patootie, you're up first. So let's see what the cards, because last week they were fairly accurate, and I'm still doing, you guys are my guinea pigs. 2 came out. And they're really opposite, so I'm not going to keep those because I'm not sure how to split that in the middle. Don't tease me, bro. Okay, I'm ready. I have a friend that's a cop, or she used to be a cop. Her husband's a cop. My nose is itching. She might not agree that you want to be tased. All right, Judy Patootie, this is your card. Let's see what it says that your frequency is today. Must be bad. I can't get a card out. Like, yeah. We'll pitch in and get Judy a diaper for her tase. Her tasing session. All right. See? There. This can't be right. You already said I raised your vibrations and the one card came out. I disagree with that. Let me get another one. Well, if you get tased, your vibration might be a one because you're passed out on the floor. Well, then maybe it is a one because it. Judy got tased. She's passed out on the floor. Oh, oh God. Here we go. All right, Judy Patootie. This one says 7. That I would, this is for today. This isn't necessarily for the whole week. So, all right, let's see where I'm at now. I just did Judy Patootie. I love that name, Judy Patootie. Lisa Roberts, you're up next. So let's see where your frequency is. Lisa Roberts. See, if I had a Lisa Roberts, this says 3. So you guys will have to tell me if this is accurate or not. Last week it was, so that's why I'm trying it again. Laura H., let's see what your frequency card is. And this is on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being really bad, no energy, don't feel like doing anything, not motivated. Laura H., this says your frequency is a 7 today. Okay, I already did Judy Patootie. Gigi, this is your frequency card. Man, can you guys hear that thunder? It's like booming outside. I love it. If I jump and scream, it's because there's something went kaboom and scared the crap out of me. All right, this is Gigi's number. Let's see what Gigi's number is today. This is just for the day. Maybe one day I'll do like the average. Gigi, this one said a 2. That's what popped out for you. High Priestess, this is going to be your frequency card. Let's see what yours is. Yours was a 6 last week. Let's see where it lands today. I got my hair cut yesterday. I think I like it. It looks better than it was. It was getting so long there, I couldn't do shit with it. High Priestess 2. I don't know if these cards are working like they did last week. You guys will have to tell me. Wild Fae Rose. Let's see what yours. Wild Fae. See, yours is coming in at a 2, frequency of 2. Man, guys, a lot of these are coming in low. Have you all had bad weeks? Really? Frequency 7. Let's see if Renata's number comes in to match hers. Too many. Well, Renata says 10. So, Judy Guerin, my Indiana girl. Let's see what Judy says. Judy. Oh, this says 0. Are you having like a super bad day, Judy Guerin? Guerin? Don't tease me. Toys machines, wink, wink. I have a toys machine that plug in. Laugh out loud. I don't know. Haha. Judy Patootie, I think you might need a diaper. Okay, I already saw all of that. It's been a bad last week. Judy Patootie, wrong Judy. Haha. Drooling on the floor there. Oh, are you feeling a 1 today? Yes, I heard it. No, sorry. 8 to 10. I love thunderstorms. So relaxing, especially with tea or coffee and a good book. Oh, yeah, I'd say a 2. Oh, wow. Okay, so Storm got the energy moving. Frequency, yes, I have decided to let it drag me down today. Trying to fill myself. Well, okay, all right. So yeah, that's what you missed part of the conversation, but we were talking about raising vibrations and how important it is to raise your vibrations and your frequency. Okay, so I don't know. Hang on a second. It was bad. I'm telling you, the pressure is on the bad news we have had to shield from. Okay, well then. Did I do Judy Garens? I did Judy Garens. I cut my hair today. Yours looks good. The storm probably affecting the cards. Same High Priestess. Okay, so I was getting ready. Oh, M2 lock. Thank you, Gigi. I get sidetracked easy sometimes and can't remember who I've done and who I have, and everybody's name starts looking the same. M2 lock. This is your frequency card. Oh, let me do this and then I'll tell you what I was getting ready to say. M2 lock, M2 lock, M2 lock. I'm going to take this one because this one flew out first. This one says 3. That's M2 lock's frequency card. Okay. Erica Elmetz. E-R-I-K-A. Erica with a K. Elmetz. E-L-M-U-T-S. She does a lot of light worker readings, like the divine masculine, divine feminine, energies and stuff. And she posted a video yesterday that talked about the feminine energies being really, really in a funk lately. And I fortunately had done that journaling and kind of pulled myself out when I did that reboot. But she was on to something because I had spent 2 weeks of like getting really discouraged. And so feminine energy have been struggling a lot lately. And so she did a whole reading on it. So if you guys haven't, go find that video. It's Erica Elmetz. She used to be Crystal Rose Insights. She's not under Crystal Rose Insights anymore. But it always shows from like up above, and all you ever see are her hands. But she's the bomb, and that chick is on point. I would say 95% of the time, her readings match exactly with what is going on with me and most of the people in my community. So if you're watching me, you're resonating with me, which means you're resonating with her too. And I ended up watching the extended. Right before my late hubby Toby passed away. Long story, but those numbers saved me from destroying myself. I'm keeping tied to. Yeah, okay. Well, you probably are. I mean, most people, yes, they are very clear and very helpful. E-R-I-K-A. Erica with a K. Oh my gosh. Shh, can you hear that? Holy moly. I didn't know it was, Elmetz. Erica, and it's Erica with a K. And watch, it's really distracting. I'm sorry. It's like really distracting. I didn't know we were supposed to be having a storm today. So anyway, go back and watch the one that she did yesterday about the divine feminine. And it was like urgent message for the divine feminines. And I was like, shit, she's right. I mean, like I said, I had been struggling really bad. There you go. Sounds like strong sideways. It is very coming from the West. So anyhow, so let's see. Yes, she's the only one that I ever purchased the extended one for, because she is so right on with what's going on. She's very helpful when stuff is going on, and when there was stuff going on with my twin, it was always like really on point. So she's helped me get through a lot of days when I was about to pull my hair out. So anyway, I highly suggest watching her, and I highly suggest, it's like $11.11 to purchase her extended video. They're usually like 45 minutes long. It's worth the money if you got it. So, all right, let's see if we can. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, you can't get a better reading from somebody for that. Elmuts, Elmuts, Erica Elmuts. So let's see what, I'm going to pull some cards to see what we need to do to raise our vibration. So what word do I want to do? Well, you got it close there. Yeah, take that W out. Over here is crazy too, and the different wildfires burning down forests. Where are you at, Laura? Yes, High Priestess, you got it. Erica Elmetz. So let's do, yeah, fat fingers. Okay. Oh, Spain. Oh, wow. Okay. This is what, everybody ready? This is what you're going to type in. Yeah. I felt like when I did that journaling yesterday after I got done with that whole thing, hey, how do you get a reading? Well, you send me a message at jojoliane@gmail.com and ask for one, because I don't do like readings. We do, I don't know. What do we do on this channel? Not specific readings. Right now we're going to do, yeah. Let's get happy. All right, type in that. Let's get happy. Let's get happy. Yes, we do therapy sessions. That's right, Gigi. Hang out. That's right. We talk about, sometimes we talk about sex. Sometimes we talk about being tased. Sometimes we talk about all kinds of weird shit on here. So let's get happy. Let's see what we all need to get happy. This is going to be mine because I didn't name anybody. Self-respect. I need some self-respect, apparently. So who did the first one? Renata. Let's see what Renata's card says. Let's get 2 or 3 out. Well, there's one. Let's see what Spirit says that Renata needs to do to get happier, because that's the point right now, is if all of us divine feminines have been in a funk lately, then we need to get our ass in gear and get happy. So let's see what we need to do to get happy, because you cannot manifest, you cannot make things happen when you are in a funk. Do we all agree with that? All right, Renata. Oh, yep, 4 came out. Oh, okay, Renata. So you are, let's make sure. Okay, let's get happy. Renata, you're first. Self-respect flew out again. So apparently that card was for you. Honesty came out. Happiness. You need more happiness. And you need some bliss. So take that however that resonates. That is Renata's. All right, so let's see. Laura H. Let's see what Laura H needs to get happier, because that's the name of the game right now, is let's get happy. Somebody start singing if you're happy, and you know, oh, I don't know, I'll check. Give me a second, High Priestess. I didn't pull a number for me. I did last week and it was right on. Oh, Laura H. Let's get happy. Hang on. These cards are big and they're kind of awkward. What does Laura H. need to get happy? There's one. Authenticity. I'm going to get a couple more for you. Laura H. What do you need in your life to get happier and raise your vibrations? Because that is the name of the game, people. You want to manifest? You need to get that frequency up. Get out of the funk. That one. There we go. Let's get one more. I wonder if I'd just be better, instead of shuffling them, just picking out some cards. I like the way the ones, they fly out, though. There we go. All right, Laura H. Self-worth, joy, and authenticity. Those are your three, Laura H. CL 107. All right, let's see what you need to get happier. What do you need to get happier? Raise your vibrations. Nature, crystals. Let's get you one more. And focused intention. CL 107, that's yours. Let's get happy. Wild Pharaohs. Let's see what you need to get happier. Let's get happy. That is the name of the game, people. We got to raise our vibrations. We're never gonna have the event if we don't get our shit together. Okay, this is Wild Faye. You need more abundance. Balance, so you must be out of balance. And you need more play. More fun, more play. That's how we started this whole thing, was like, I am on a mission to add some fun into my life. We're working on bucket list stuff. We got shit to do. We can't be feeling sorry for ourselves, all right, people? High Priestess, let's get happy. All right, High Priestess, what do we need to get happy? I need to take this ring off. My fingers are skinny today, and my ring's not staying on. All right, there is 3. Oh, God. All right, High Priestess. Ooh, you need more love. You need more self-love. And you need more energy. That is the name of the game. That's what we've been talking about all day. All right, Lisa Roberts, let's see what you need in order to get happier. The Real Sunshine, welcome. Lisa Roberts, this is what you need. I got some new people. Welcome, welcome. If you've been here before, Gigi will explain. Oh my God. That's twice now that your phone has gone out during the storm. I mean, your electricity's gone out during one of my lives. It's the energy in us, Gigi. I swear to God. This one's starting to go. It's starting to get a little bit lighter out, and it's not as loud as it was. Now I forgot who I'm doing this for. Lisa Roberts. Right? I think Lisa Roberts. I should just shut up and just do the cards because woo, that one flew out. Lisa Roberts needs more motivation, more energy. Let's get you one more. Let me get you one more, Lisa Roberts. There, yeah, 2 more came out. I'm going to take them. Confidence and respect. So that was Lisa Roberts. All right, The Real Sunshine. Let's see what The Real Sunshine says. The Real Sunshine. This is what you need to do to raise your vibrations and make things happen in your life. You need some more hope, unconditional love, respect, and confidence. Okay, that was The Real Sunshine. Jennifer Eve is next. Let's see. Whoa. Let's see what Jennifer Eve needs this week. Let's get 3 cards for Jennifer Eve. One card says happiness. The other card says nature. This is Jennifer Eve. Let me get one more card for you. There it is. And this one says inner peace. Notice my little peace sign. Oh, well, it's not really. It looks more like a basketball. An artist? I am not. Okay. So let's, High Priestess, you're right. Let's see what my frequency card is today. It will be lower than it was last week because I have been kind of tired today. So what's my frequency card for the day? I've been pulling these some over the week just to see if it matched up with where I thought my numbers was. Dang, I can't get one out. There, 5. That's about right. I would say I'm not like super happy. I'm not super sad. I'm just kind of middle of the road, so that makes sense. Okay, just did that. Sure thing, perfect, and thank you. Thank you. My internet went out because of the storm. We'll see. Let's get happy, Gigi. Okay, let's see if she's still on here. Hopefully Gigi's, okay. Gigi, this is what you, oh, those were cool, came out quick. You need more excitement, Gigi. You need more friends, and you need more patience. That would be what Spirit says you need. Okay, so I just did that. Yes, makes sense. Let's get happy. Hang on, M2 lock. I think, okay, agreed. Yes, please. These storms are, okay. M2 lock. Let's see what M2 lock needs to get happier. Raise vibrations, raise your frequency, because that's the name of the game. In order to manifest relationships, we'll call, in order to attract our 10 of Cups, because that is emotional fulfillment, right? And that's what everybody's looking for, or at least that's what I'm looking for, is full emotional fulfillment. And as Erica Elmetz mentioned, she goes, 8's okay, but if 10 is out there, why would you not go for the 10? So that's where I'm at. I'm like, I'm okay where I'm at, but I guess call me greedy. I want more. M2 lock. There's one that flew out. Let's see. That one and that one. Magic. This is M2 lock. You need more magic. You need more appreciation in your life. And you need some crystals. I charged my crystals at the full moon the other night too. I'll have you know. I hear thunder. Oh, okay, thank you. Yes, I know. Agreed. Yes, please. These storms are everywhere. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Hi, Dawn Green. Call out a vibe number for you. All right, let's see what your vibe number is. Dawn Green is the one that had me post that thing earlier. She has a friend that wants to know if I might do tarot readings at a Halloween party. And I was like, oh, heck yeah, that sounds like a blast. All right, this is Dawn Green's frequency number. Oh, hey, Dawn, I found somebody else that will go zip lining with us. You must not have any vibrations today. I can't get a card out. Good grief. I need about another inch of these. Too many and it's hard to shuffle, and too small and nothing comes out. There has to be like this perfect match. There. I'm going to, oh, there's 2. It's someplace in between a 10 and a 4. 7? 6.5, 7? 6, 6.5, 7-ish. We'll leave it at that. How's that? Okay. Hey, Jody Reiki Medium. Okay, Dundry, let's get happy. Oh, hey, Pierrette from Canada. Okay, let's get happy. Love to stop on here, but I need to sleep tonight. Bye, Renata. Thanks for being here. Okay. Oh, can I have a number 2? Okay. Let me back up here. Okay, let's do Jody Reiki Medium's number. And then I'll do Dawn Green and your Get Happy cards. How's that sound? Jody Reiki Medium, you've had a good week, apparently. That's like the highest number that's come out from all of us. Most of us have been vibing very low this week, unfortunately. All right, Dawn Green, let's see what your Get Happy cards are. There's 1. Let's see if nature comes out. Joy. You need more joy. What's it say? Dawn Green. What did we just talk about last night? Oh, joy and love and high vibrational foods. Okay. So when shit like that happens, Dawn is normally a very good eater. I'll let you tell him the story. I won't tell the whole story. Okay. Jody Reiki Medium. This is going to be your vibration cards. What you need to do to add more joy into your... Whoa, man. Those flew out in a hurry. All right. We got way too many cards here. So let's take... the first 4 that flew out. You need more inner peace. You need more water. You need more hope. And you need nature. Okay, so I think that's... I'll do Pierrette here in a second. Good. Let's get happy. I've been doing a bunch of energy work. Well, that would make your energy low, probably. You know, when you sent me that message and you were talking about doing readings for 4 hours and then it took you 2 days to recuperate, I always feel like I have a hangover on Monday mornings after I do these lives. And I'm not going to stop doing them because I love them. But the next morning, I think I have an energy hangover because I'm just like sucked dry. And half the time I can't even like function the next day. All right, okay, this is going to be Pierrette. Okay, this is going to be, yeah, they do take a lot of energy, but they're fun. I'm like, I can't stop doing them. I don't want to stop doing them. I like upgrade. Okay, 5. This is Pierrette's vibration number. Let's see what cards we need for you. 3 cards for, whoa. Oh, God. Charisma and friends. Let me get one more for you. This is Pierrette. 3 cards. I've been doing 3 for everybody, and sometimes 4 will pop out, but 3 for most. For some weird reason, I have been craving junk food, which is not me. Jody and I were just talking about needing better food to raise our vibes. No coincidence that card. Exactly. That's why I was like, shit. That's why I'm like, when I have conversations with people and I know exactly what's going on with them and those cards come flying out, I'm like, that's why I'm like, cards are never wrong. I'm like, Kiara, I'm looking for one more card for you for things that you can do to raise your vibrations. The whole first hour, we talked about things to do to raise your vibrations, how important it is to have higher vibes, higher frequency in order to manifest and make, to get to the 10 of Cups. Forgiveness. Kiara, who do you need to forgive? All right. I know I missed somebody. I got to figure out who it was, though. I want more and just to be happy. Yes. All right. Steady energies. Live readings take a lot of energy. Right. I agree. I wouldn't trade this job for anything. I know, me either. Judy Guerin. All right, Judy. Whoa. There was a whole bunch that just flew out. I thought one of them. Okay. Well, I'm going to take these four. Judy Guerin. These are your cards. This says life purpose. More confidence, more self-worth, and more faith. That's what came out. I did Jody Reiki. So I just did Judy Guerin. I think I'm caught up. If I'm not caught up to everybody, speak now or forever hold your peace. We'll move on to the next order of business. I don't know what the next order of business is going to be, but at least it's starting to get light out again. Now I can see even more light, and it's not, at least I won't get blown away by a tornado. Good. Okay. So, all right. Now let me ask you this. Now that I've gone through everybody's numbers and cards, did what come out in the cards resonate or not resonate? Did that make sense to most of you or not? I know some of you spoke up, but I can't remember what you said. It's hard to do this. I didn't get a number. Real Sunshine. I knew I'd missed somebody. All right, Real Sunshine. Here's your card. I knew I had missed somebody. Real Sunshine. All right. Oh, there's your card. You got a 7 today. Does that match up with where you think you are? What was your number? Oh, all right. I'm pulling my number right now. What is my current energy? What is my current energy? What is... Oh, I thought I did. I had a 5. I was like, wait, I'm like, wait a minute, I did pull it. It was a 5. Yes, I did pull mine. Mine was a 5. Which I agree with. Today has been kind of, I'm tired, but it's mostly because I didn't sleep good last night because a big ass thunderstorm came through at 1:30 and it was loud, like really loud. Plus I was on the phone with a friend that I hadn't talked to for, God, 5 years maybe. So we were on the phone for 2 or 3 hours and talking about oils, and she wants to sign up somebody to sell oils. And so we were catching up, and then I talked to Dawn. So I was kind of bouncing off the walls last night. So that was why, part of the reason why I could not get to sleep. Okay. See, that's okay, Lisa. I mean, if you know what resonates with you, that's more important. Last week, most of them matched up. That's why I ask, is like, they either will or they won't. But you know more. So I'd listen to yourself, not necessarily me. All good. Sorry, I missed that one. Okay. All right. Royal Empress. Everybody's been cooking tonight. What'd you cook? Let's see what I'm going to pull your frequency number. Royal Empress. Let's see what your frequency number is. That one fell out. This would be a 5. This would be a 50 out of 100. So that's saying that you're vibrating at a 5 today. You'll have to let me know if you agree or disagree. And then I will pull 3 cards to see what you need to do to raise beans and rice and chicken. See what you need to do to raise your vibrations more. So this is for Royal Empress. Whoa! I do not need 50 cards. There's one. The balance card came out. Let's see what else it says. Five would be representing on a scale of 1 to 10, supposedly where your frequency or your like energy levels, vibrations. Hello. So yeah, and I mean, Lisa Roberts said hers didn't match up. I think most people's have matched up, but it doesn't always, like, I guess doesn't always. Joy, you need more joy, and you need more connection. So I just got Skittles are sweet. Skittles are sweet. Let's see what your vibrations are today. Energy level, frequency level, and see if it matches up with you. What you think it is. Pick a number, pick a number. What you think is going to come out or what you feel. One wanted to fly out and it did not. Three. Are you having a bad day, or do you feel like you're having a better day than a 3 on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being a very good day and 3 not being such a good day. All right, I'm going to pull 3 cards to see what you need to do to raise your personal vibrations or frequency. And the reason that is important is because you need to have high vibrations if you want to. Yes. Yeah, a lot of people are having low days today. So this is what it says that you can do to raise your frequencies. High vibrational foods, some more love, and some abundance would raise your frequencies. And that's the point of trying to raise our frequencies, is to get more abundance, to get our 10 of cups, to get our happy ending. Yes, to all of that. Okay, sounds about right. Okay, good. All right, what else? Let's see. We've talked about eating better being one of the things that you can do to raise your vibrations. What you watch, people you talk to, who you hang out with, adding more fun into your life, connecting with old friends, talking to people you haven't talked to for a while. So what do you guys, and we also talked about, for some of the new people in the beginning, we talked about our bucket list or things that we all would like to do. And I assume most of that stuff on the bucket list would be things that what we tell ourselves. things that we all need to do to, it's a kind of a balance. There are things you need to take away and take out of your life, and then there are things you need to add in. Okay, so I'll ask you guys that. What are things you all think that you need to remove from your life in order to raise your frequencies? What do you guys all think that you need to remove from your life in order to raise your frequencies? If it was a life or death situation, like I said, the lady that had cancer, and she was like, I had to raise my vibrations in order to live. If your family, you need to get rid of your family or get away from your family. Attachments to anything, I think, toxic. Do you live within, Jody, or are they just, is that anything that you can talk about? I'm sure there's a lot of other people that have toxic family members that are issues. What are some of the suggestions besides people? Yeah, but people or anything. I mean, you name it, anything. It doesn't have to be, there's nothing specific. This is anything you need to get rid of to raise your vibrations. If your life depended on it. Think of it that way. If your life depended on it, what negative shit do you need to get out of your life in order to raise your vibrations or your frequencies? So I've got toxic family members, negative thinking, guilt and sorrow, my ex-husband. Okay, so how is your ex-husband still? Do you have kids, Lisa Roberts? And is that how he's still in your life? That would be my guess. Learning that it's my sister for me. Okay. Now I am going to throw this out. This Quantum Love book isn't just for like relationships, married people, or boyfriend, girlfriend stuff. It has to do with like yourself, quantum love for yourself. She talks about things to do to change the relationships with people. Because you can't change the other people, you can only change yourself. And so she's got some really good ideas of how to do that. And she talks about how to get into home frequency. That's what got me started on this whole frequency thing. Learning to work less hours so I can devote more time to spiritual endeavors. I completely agree, Dawn Green. Dr. Laura Berman, yep. So so the question is, because there's a few people coming out with stuff, let me add that to the Amazon list. Yeah, it is really good. I think I started listening to a podcast or something, or I went in and was doing a podcast search on relationships, and she came up, and I've always liked her, and I found out she had that Quantum Love book. And so it's all about raising your frequencies in order to have the kind of relationship you want. So that's when I was like, it was like the light bulb went off. It makes difference with relationships, but it makes a difference in everything in life is where your vibrations are. And the only way to raise your vibrations is get rid of the negative shit. And then I'm kind of like, I've almost removed as much negative stuff that I can. And that's where I was like, well, what do I need to add? Well, I need to add more high vibrational foods. I need to add more fun in my life. So again, it's kind of a balance. This is my issue. I'm dealing with past anger issues that I've blocked. I have to find my inner child again. We probably need to do a BQH session, Judy. Right. And if there's anything left, it will get pushed out. Yeah. It'll get pushed out whether you want it to or not. Probably at the wrong time. Thank you, Dawn. Yes, I agree. This is a therapy session. Somebody asked what kind of group this was. We all laughed, and it's like, this is our therapy session for the week. I mean, yeah, that's my goal in life, is to help heal myself, heal other people, and raise the vibrations of the earth. That's the only way I know how to do it. Is we got to get rid of the old programming. Cucumbers always make me happy and raise my vibes. Baby, if cucumbers do it, you use all the cucumbers you need. Hello from Greece. Welcome. Long way from here. 5 twins, 2 years, 3, 7, and 10-year-old. Okay. Yeah, your ex-husband is going to be attached to you for a while. So, I would say it would be very important to figure out how to work that relationship out. Very important. Set those boundaries. What kind of boundaries? So let's talk about boundaries. What kind of boundaries do we need to set? This must have made everybody really think, because everybody got really quiet all of a sudden. Either that, or they're afraid to say what's going on. And if you are, that's okay too. No judgment. It's so quiet outside now, and the sky is yellow. Well, I think especially after reading that Brene Brown book today, speaking about boundary work with the other helps needs to come from a place of unbiased understanding first. Yes. I love Brene Brown. I talked to my friend Mary yesterday, and she had never heard of Brene Brown, and I was like, oh, let me tell you about her. Yes, I think mind-blowing love. You can do a Dr. Laura Berman podcast. She has one where she does like the talking and interviewing. And then there's one where she's actually been interviewed. I need to learn to say no. I love to be helpful and volunteer, but then I have no time for me. Yeah, okay. There's your boundaries. My brother is jealous and a drama king, extremely toxic and narcissistic. So, do you live with him? How does he affect your life on a day-to-day basis is what I would like to know. Is unless he lives with you, how does he affect you on a day-to-day basis? And unless you pick up the telephone every time he calls, how does he affect you every day after day after day? How does he have that ability? We live with mom and she's dying. Okay. So you can't get away from him. Well, then you definitely need more fun in your life if that's the kind of environment that you have. Okay. Well, this is one of the things that I've noticed about the universe is if there's some sort of lesson that you're supposed to learn, it's almost like they won't release certain things to you until you figure it out. Boundaries, not to evolve in others' problems I see things in life from high point of view, what we create, and I feel heavy. Are you having a bad day today? I'm gonna butcher this name. Dysponia. I feel heavy. The drama. I'm not sure we both spell our names the same, so I'm not sure if you guys are saying her or me. Probably her. I don't know if you all know my name is Jody. Some of you do. Some of you know my name is Jody. See, I see my name on there, but I'm like going, I don't think they're talking to me. Good. Good, Jennifer. The drama is heavy. Yeah, you guys have a lot of stuff going over in Greece that's not necessarily great either, don't you? So, all right. So again, it's really super important to raise our vibrations in whatever way, shape, or form we can. So so if you are surrounded by, okay, you're doing candles and frankincense. Yes, the drama is heavy here in Cali too. I think it's heavy all over the place, and that's probably why everybody is feeling so icky lately. The collective is down in the funk, and a lot of shit is going down. So I guess it's really super important that we do the best that we can to raise. Why are there there must be a lot of crazy energy in the air is the only thing I can think of. Okay, I'm going to say that must be true, because as soon as I said that, the hair on the top of my head started like doing weird stuff. No lie. When I said there must be some crazy energy in the air, it was like someone started going like this on the top of my head. So maybe there's solar storms or something. Crystal, the energetic alchemist, posted something today. We've got something coming in on like the 20th, the 21st, or 21st and 22nd, another wave coming in. Great. So, I mean, you know what? All I can say is it's coming, and it's just going to keep coming and coming and coming until everybody is where they need to be. Yeah, wave after wave after wave. And so it's like we can't get away from it. I mean, there's just absolutely no way to get away from it. So if there's no way to get away from it, then the only thing that we can do is make extra effort to work on our vibrations when we get hit with something. And I think that's where I was kind of falling into the trap of I'm going to just kind of keep going with it, and I'm going to have a bad day, and I would let it hang around. And I think I'm just tired of doing that. And so I'm going to make more of an effort on those days when, a wave has hit, and do something. Yeah, do what we love. I am doing what I love. I want to do more of what I love. So I guess we just have to work extra hard raising our vibrations. Otherwise, I mean, think about it. If we don't, we're going to be doing this, I'm like, I was watching something on YouTube the other day, and I was like, oh my God, I was doing this same fucking thing a year ago. And I think that was when I was like, something's got to change here, because in another year, I don't want to be where I am in another year. And I think that was kind of where my aha moment came from. It was just like, it's like, I feel like I got on this hamster wheel, and I was like going nowhere. And I'm like, I spit myself out. Level up time, baby. That's right. In those times we need to change it up a bit. Try something different for a day. Yeah, I think the good news, bad news is we see those things that come through that say, oh, we've got a wave coming, we've got a wave coming. And so it's like we give ourselves permissions to have a bad day. Well, once a month is one thing, but when we're having 3 or 4 bad days out of a week because of these waves, I mean, who can function really? I can't. I mean, I can't make a living if I'm feeling this way. So that's when I was like, I have got to do something and get out of this, So I guess that's why I'm hitting it with a vengeance. Well, yes, that you're Jennifer Eve, where I was like a year ago when I just first started reading and learning all of this stuff. Yes, it's time for me to live my truth, worrying about others and forgetting myself. Time to level up and change. Stop being stagnant. Damn straight. I was listening to a woman last night called K Moon. Yep, I know who she is. About the changes repeating over and over. She's a big twin reader. Yeah, we talked about that maybe last week or 2 weeks ago. So, yeah, I think that's it. It's like we can either just kind of go, okay, yeah, there's a wave and everybody's going to have a bad day, so I'm just going to have a bad day today. And when it's just going to keep coming and we're just going to get pounded by it, eventually, we got to do something. So that's all I can say is like, I'm tired. I'm just tired of this up and down stuff. And so I'm making changes. First start was removing meat out of my diet and quit drinking that crap in my coffee and the coffee. I mean, those were changes that I fought for a long, long time. And I think it was kind of a case of the universe was like, well, we've been giving you ideas of things that you could do to make things better, and you have totally ignored us. So I tried to do things my way as long as I could, and I finally succumbed to their mercy. I think that is what it finally came down to, as like, I was like, all right, fine. I'll do things your way. I waved the white flag. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Gigi. My bra straps are showing. All right, you know what? I think we have done a very good therapy session, and hopefully you all will go back this week and think about doing something extra special to raise your vibrations this week. Because if we don't, it's just gonna, I feel like we're like a wave being pounded against the sand. That's not gonna stop. That just is gonna happen all the time. And if we just kind of go, well, it's gonna eventually go away, it does not appear that it's going to be going away anytime soon. So I think we're gonna have to make some changes whether we want to or not. All right, so when I see everybody a week from now, I want to hear better news. I want these cards coming up with I want higher numbers. I had higher numbers last week than I did this week. So I want higher numbers on average next week. Is that a deal? Okay, make that bucket list. Everybody needs to make that bucket list, and we'll come back next week, and maybe everybody will get some ideas or for some things that will raise our vibrations. Specifically, think about it, like what would you do if your life depended on it? I mean, if the doctor said you are dying of blah, 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 and if you do not raise your vibrations, it's over. What would you do? So think of it that way. I mean, come hell or high water. Well, it was good being in your presence again until we meet again. All right, everybody, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to work on my bucket list. I've already reached out to several friends to start working on raising my vibrations. So I want to hear a report from everybody next week of what you did. I'll take one thing that you guys did that you did specifically to raise your vibrations. Can we make that a deal? One thing. Give me one thing. That's all I ask. One thing. Find me a magic pill to make me healthy. You need to get that book, The Emotion Code, because you probably, thanks, Jeej. Bucket list time. Health also has to do a lot with trapped emotions. So you might need to check into trapped emotions that you have that could be causing you to be physically ill. So think about that. The Emotion Code by Dr. Bradley Nelson. Fasting deal. Bye, Jeej. All right. So everybody's got their plan. We know what we're doing next week. I'll see you then. Bye.